many players are expected. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Fabrizio Romano here as always to keep you posted on the transfer market. And today guys, we touch on Xavi, Hernandez, but something that could impact Barcelona market, also Ange Postecoglou's future, and something on Thiago Alcantara, but also the future of Luka Modric. Let's jump into it together. And so guys, let me start with some of the stuff we will discuss today. Ange Postecoglou, I'm receiving many questions on the future of the manager, Tottenham manager, because he multiple times was like unhappy with the situation recently at Tottenham, especially after the game with Manchester City. He was really disappointed with the atmosphere, the fans, the stadium and all the stuff, but then he said that he understood the situation because of Arsenal, obviously, for Tottenham fans. But in general, let me explain something about Tottenham, something important about Tottenham. Ange Postecoglou is not unhappy at the club and is not having any kind of issue with the club, with the board, with the president, with the chairman, with the players. It's not about that. It's that Ange Postecoglou wants to bring winning mentality at Tottenham, wants to win titles at Tottenham, and he believes that to do something special in the long term is crucial to have the winning mentality. Winning mentality means not being happy when things are not working, but work for the best possible outcome for the club. This is what Ange Postecoglou wants to do, and this is why Ange Postecoglou already informed the club, but already months ago, not in the last few days, long time ago, about his decision to do something important in the summer transfer window. Tottenham will be busy in the summer transfer window also because Ange Postecoglou already communicated to Tottenham board that he wants some changes. So many players are expected to leave Tottenham. For example, Pierre Højbjerg, for example, Emerson Royal in AC Milan list. For example, Lo Celso could leave, Bryan Gil, Alejo Vélez will return and go probably on loan again. Many situations to clarify, we will enter into details, but Tottenham need a change and Postecoglou wants to be part of the process. Postecoglou is not having any problem with the club, but he wants a refresh, and the refresh is also accepted by the club. So they will be together and Postecoglou is absolutely happy at Tottenham and planning with Tottenham. So it was a strong message, but for a positive future, not a strong message for a negative solution. So that's an important point on Ange Postecoglou. Many questions also on Thiago Alcantara, who decided to leave Liverpool as a free agent, so Thiago will be available on the market. What I'm told is that Thiago Alcantara is now fit, back in training, he feels good, so Thiago wants to be back on the pitch as soon as possible for next season in the best possible conditions. Will work hard in the summer for that. Where is Thiago going? Thiago Alcantara already received approaches from clubs, extra European clubs, so he had some possibilities already months ago, last year and in the recent weeks. But Thiago Alcantara priority is European football. Thiago will wait for proposals from Europe because he still believes he can be super competitive in important clubs in Europe. So Thiago Alcantara is waiting for an opportunity. A fantastic player. He had some injuries obviously in the recent years, he's been really unlucky, but in terms of quality, an incredible, fantastic player. So remember that Thiago Alcantara is waiting for Europe, otherwise he already has some important proposals from abroad, but could be one to watch in the next weeks for sure. A really interesting situation to follow. Really interesting situation to follow also to Real Madrid. We say that Lucas Vázquez is close to extending his contract, that Nacho is leaving as a free agent. We wait for Toni Kroos and Real Madrid to decide what they want to do. The situation is still open, but meanwhile, Luka Modric, in a meeting with Real Madrid in the recent hours in a secret location, told Real Madrid and informed the club about his decision to stay at Real Madrid. So Luka Modric wants to stay. Luka Modric in a meeting informed the club that he wants to continue at Real Madrid, he wants to be part of Real Madrid project, he wants to be again in the squad next season. So Luka Modric is not planning to leave Real Madrid. His idea is to continue at the club and to be part of Real Madrid project. Luka Modric received crazy proposals in terms of money. So if Luka Modric wanted to follow money, he had many possibilities, trust me, in different countries. But Luka Modric already said no to those clubs because he wants to stay at Real Madrid. And he also informed Real Madrid of that. Luka Modric doesn't care about money. He told in a very clear way that he's prepared to cut his salary. It's not about that. He just wants to play for Real Madrid again next season. He's loving that again and again, and so Luka Modric wants to continue. Now it's on Real Madrid. Real Madrid are on the verge of deciding what they want to do with Luka Modric, but they know that the feedback from the player is very clear. Luka Modric wants to continue at the club. And so an important message from Luka Modric. Now we will see how Real Madrid will react after their decision to part ways with Nacho. It was players' decision. He's considering proposals, especially from MLS, but also from Saudi Arabia. And also we know they have to decide on Toni Kroos as soon as possible, the buy option for Joselu. So it will be a busy couple of weeks for Real Madrid. And obviously the big story of Kylian Mbappé, we know about that. You can find many videos here on the channel, guys, and you will have always all the updates. And then, guys, important to mention Xavi, because we know the big trouble is there at Barcelona, and we wait for the final outcome of the trouble. So we wait for Xavi and Juan Laporta to speak, because despite all the stories, even after Almeria-Barça game and even on Friday, despite the big chaos on the media, on Friday and on Thursday, Juan Laporta, Barça president, and Xavi Hernandez didn't talk at all about future. So there was no conversation about that, no meeting about that. Now it's on them to make a decision. Juan Laporta is still not happy with the situation, but let's see how this will impact, obviously, the future of Xavi. So we have to see what's going to be the reaction from Xavi's side and what Barcelona will tell Xavi, with Laporta really angry with his sentences about the difficult financial situation of the club. Laporta didn't want Xavi to mention that in public, and Laporta didn't want Xavi to say those things on Vitor Roque, that he wanted Vitor Roque to join in the summer. They believe that Xavi was pushing for Vitor Roque to join in January, not in the summer. So Barca will clarify these things with Xavi, and we will see what they will decide for the future of the manager, but also what kind of impact this will have on some decisions. For example, Guido Rodriguez, verbal agreement on a pre-contract for Guido Rodriguez, 2 years contract plus one option. With Barcelona was everything almost ready verbally, but not signed yet because of financial fair play. Now with Xavi Hernandez's situation still not clear, this could also impact the future of Guido. Barca know that Guido is a free agent, so he can sign with any club. Guido is waiting for Barcelona, but of course the manager situation will be important, because Xavi approved Guido Rodriguez as a signing for Barca. Xavi wanted Guido Rodriguez as a signing for Barca, and Xavi is still considering himself Barcelona manager, but the impact of this story will be massive, and so let's wait for the outcome for Barca, for Xavi Hernandez himself, in case they fire Xavi, to understand who could be the replacement, and then for summer potential for a signing, Guido Rodriguez. And so, guys, let me know your thoughts on all these stories from Barca and Xavi. What do you think is the best solution possible? Ange Postecoglou and Tottenham, what's your feeling about that? But also, Thiago Alcantara, which club should go for him? And Luka Modric, who wants to continue at Real Madrid. I wait for your feedback here in the comments. Remember to like this video, turn on the notification bell, subscribe to the channel. See you soon with Fabrizio. Ciao.